Hey guys, PepperAmmy here, and this week we are making a spicy yet refreshing lime and carrot salad. Now I found this worked out really well freshly made, but I also wanted to try fermenting it. Now to start you will of course need carrots. I'm using around 900 grams. Now I wouldn't normally peel them, but these are wonky carrots, so they're a bit misshaped and peeling them helps remove any unwanted scars or marks. Then you can save the scraps for salads if desired. Even feed to your dog, or at least compost them down. Now I'm also peeling around 2 inches or 3 inches of ginger. Then you want to slice your carrots. This is best done with a mandolin, or you can even use a thick sliced part of your cheese grater, which is what I did. Failing that, you want to cut them into thin slices by hand. Then you also want to slice between 2 and 3 chili peppers. Now you can use a mix of colours, or you can experiment with heat by using different peppers as well. Now you could also just use chili flakes. I'm also adding some mild ancho flakes which have a slightly fruity taste to them as well. Then throw that all in a bowl along with the zest and juice of 2 limes and 2 teaspoons of salt. Then you want to give this all a good mix. By hand is preferable, as this will help rub all the flavours together and get the salt and lime between the slices of your carrots, but you could also just use a spoon instead. Now here is also a good time to do a little taste test as well, just to see how it is, and here is where I worked out this is just fine to eat now. You don't have to take it to the fermentation step if you don't want to. This just works out really nice now, and it's really nice and refreshing. Now this would also just make a great side to some barbecue ribs or topping for a juicy burger, but let's try fermenting this and see where it goes. Now you want to pack the carrots into the jar, removing as much air as possible and pouring over any remaining juice. Now as the salt starts to work its magic, it will draw more water out of the carrots, but you can always top it up with some filtered water just to be on the safe side. Then you either want to top it off with a water-filled Ziploc bag, or if you have a fermentation weight and airlock, that works really well as well. I really like these pump lids, as you can suck the air out of the jar and you don't need to burp it daily, just give it a couple of pumps. Now as you can see, by day 3 there is a lot of air in the jar being sucked out. This means the fermentation is well on its way. Now ginger is a really good fermenter and leads to active ferments pretty much all of the time. Now it's been just about a week, it's time for a taste test, and the heat has mellowed out a little bit, but that is fine, and it has gained a nice fermented acidic kick with a slight fizz, and you can really taste the ginger coming through as well. Now you can let them go for a little bit longer. You want to go for around 7 days as an absolute minimum, but you can take this up to around 14 days if you wish. But you want to taste it daily, and then when it starts to taste ready or how you like it, store it in the fridge and it should keep for a few months, if it lasts that long. And that wraps up this week's video. Now it has been a while since I've managed to get a ferment going. I do intend in the future to start my kombucha as well, as my SCOBY sadly didn't survive the move over here. But anyway, as always, if you like what you saw, let me know down below with a like and a comment. If you're indeed new here, feel free to subscribe for free weekly cooking content, and I will see you all again next week. Thanks for watching.